Just don't give him my mic. I love this job. I don't want nobody taking this over, man. I love working with you. Hey, we got the 170 fight right now.
That's right. The feeling is mutual, my friend. We're moving right now to the 170-pound amateur title. And this is obviously vacated by your fighter, Mike Bezanson, who's going to be going pro. We have Mike Murray and Zach Faulkner fighting for the strap. Right now, Zach Faulkner is making his way into the cage. Again, fighting out of Recon. He weighed in at 167.6 pounds. This is a 22-year-old standing at 5 feet 10 inches tall, 71.5-inch reach. John Dupree in his corner, and he used to train with Marcus Davis at a Team Irish.
Yeah, when he was very young.
Yeah.
He's put like a lifetime into this.
And Marcus, obviously one of the OGs here in Maine and New England, and for that matter, combat sports in general. Very well-rounded.
Oh, man.
UFC fighter. And here comes Mike Murray.
Mike Murray does a one-arm cartwheel.
Mike is fighting at a DC BJJ, 23 years young, 6 feet tall, 73-inch reach. He obviously lost a decision to Zach Richard for the lightweight title previously. It's been 2 years since we saw him fight last. And last summer he was undefeated in Muay Thai and has fought in, I believe it was like 15 BJJ matches, so he's been active even though he hasn't been inside the cage.
Ladies and gentlemen, our final amateur contest of the evening is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds, and it's for the vacant NEF Amateur Welterweight Championship. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner to my right, representing Team Recon, Zach Faulkner. And standing directly across the cage, fighting out of the red corner to my left, representing DC BJJ, Mike Murray.
Oh, Mike Murray.
5 rounds NEF Amateur Welterweight title.
He's the showman, number one. Number two, Mike Murray, he's filled out.
Yeah, he looks
Last
bigger.
time I saw him fight, you know, he's matured into this body. He's big, and it looks like he's ready. Mike Bezanson is in the audience right now, taking this in, watching his title that he vacated. So Mike's right next to us over here.
Digging that Batman tattoo on his back right shoulder too.
Yeah.
All right, Zach Faulkner right in for the takedown. As Murray up against the cage, can he complete it? It looks like he might. Oh wow.
Yeah. Well, he works with John Dupree, an outstanding wrestler and MMA fighter himself.
Murray's got a hold of that neck right now, and let's go. Faulkner looking to get in side control.
Yep. Murray, I don't think has a problem being on the ground. I think he likes being on the ground.
As I was saying before we started this fight here, he's been in 15 BJJ matches recently. He just won one last weekend. We were talking to Nick Gulliver, who's in his corner tonight before this fight started, and he was saying the game plan is to go to the ground. You know, we think of Mike Murray as a flashy stand-up fighter with you know, crazy kicks and all of that, but he's been working his ground game, and that's the game plan tonight, is to win it on the ground, and here we are. Let's see how good he's gotten.
They're over in front of Faulkner's corner. So now he's posturing up. This is MMA. This isn't BJJ. So those punches, then they're back on their feet.
Faulkner landed a couple of nice, close, hard shots up against the cage.
Murray taking a deep breath too.
And again, this is a 5-round fight, so a lot can happen here, and a lot of time inside of the cage for this championship matchup.
I don't know if it gets better than this for two amateur young fighters, as young as they are, amateur fighters looking to go pro. The amount of experience they both have is ridiculous.
And it looks like Faulkner was getting ready to take Murray for another ride there, but good balance by Mike Murray.
Yep, Murray's got good balance, getting that leg in to keep him away.
Under 1 minute in round number 1 right now. Again, this is for the vacant 170-pound amateur title. Mike Murray, yellow trunks, red tape around his gloves. Zach Faulkner, black trunks, blue tape around his gloves.
Zach Faulkner with a lot of head pressure. Good knee, traded by Murray. Double underhooks. Looks like double underhooks for Faulkner. Right in front of us. Good balance by Murray, not to be taken down.
grueling first round up against the cage. Cage
30
work
seconds.
is not fun. When you're training for an MMA fight, cage work is not fun. And this has been a round where we've seen a lot of it. So
Yeah, you better love it if you want to fight. If you want to fight in the cage.
10 seconds.
So good pressure by Zach Faulkner.
All right, we're going to round number 2. I think that round goes to Zach Faulkner.
Faulkner, sure.
10-9.
Sure, controlled a lot of that. Had that slam, and basically was kept top pressure, and yeah.
So, if you're in Mike Murray's corner, Greg, what are you telling him to do in round 2?
That's a good question. You're dealing with a guy who's probably a better wrestler than you thought, maybe a little bit better on the ground than you thought. I don't know if you're gonna. I would tell him stay away from those double underhooks, right? Because he had double underhooks. Faulkner had double underhooks. I would say fish in, try to shrug him off, get around him. You got to deal with that. You got to deal with that cage pressure better. And if you're Zach Faulkner, keep doing what you're doing.
I mean, look, Mike Murray looks like a man possessed standing in the cage right now waiting for round 2 to start, so he's ready.
You and I spoke to him. He wants this so bad. He wants this. He wants a title.
Yeah.
But so does Faulkner. Faulkner's, both of these guys have a lot at stake. This is their life. Oh, Murray connected. And now Murray is listening. He's doing a good job of listening to his corner. He's very poised and in the moment. He's trying to get that headlock in.
Faulkner is just doing such a good job of staying calm, cool, collected, trying to stay in the best possible position to keep this fight where he wants it, which looks to be on the ground.
Yeah, and Faulkner is, he's telling him to try to get your head up. They're telling him to get his head up. He's got the, there you go, get your head up.
Murray just made an expression, looked like he was a little frustrated, just kind of rolling his eyes that this is not the way he intended this fight to start off. But again, a lot of time left. Amateur title fights are now 5 rounds. So,
and Zach Faulkner just passed the full mount. So Murray went from having the advantage to now being at a disadvantage. And look at his head. He never really keeps his head very far away from his chest. He's just a grueling wrestler. Oh, Murray's got to give him his back to get out of here, and Faulkner's going to make him pay for it.
Yep, hard shots right there from Faulkner.
And his head-arm triangle for Faulkner if he can get it down, but Murray's not going to let that happen. He's going to reverse it.
Oh, nice job by Mike Murray.
Good reversal by Murray. Let's see what he can do from here. Let's see if he can posture up and drop a couple of hammers.
Now Faulkner working off his back.
You got to be careful not to lose your positioning here when you're trying to open up like Murray. Murray fought hard for this position. I hate to see him give it back. Faulkner doing a good job.
Great chess match so far in this vacant 170-pound matchup between Mike Murray and Zach Faulkner.
Yeah.
Right now, Murray landing some short shots to the left side.
Oh, he's going for the triangle's getting locked up. Faulkner's trying to lock up the triangle. You can get this from here if he's got to get, it's possible. It's that arm, he's got to get that arm across the body a little bit. Murray knows he's not in danger as long as he's got that side open right there. And he's putting pressure on him, doing the right thing. Pick him up and slam. Oh, wow.
Big slam right there, but that exerts a lot of energy.
It does. And now he's moving to an angle where he can get finished. 10 seconds to go. He's not going to get finished in the triangle. He's going to pick him up and slam him again. And hit. Oh, nice job by Mike Murray.
Wow. The end of that last 30 seconds right there, that may have stolen Murray the round.
Well, yeah. I mean, Murray, let's face it, he took him down over there, right?
Well, no, he reversed position over there.
But he started on top over here, and then Faulkner got the mount, and then he reversed it. So I think it started out with Mike Murray Well, it could be wrong. We might have to look at the replay if that's on there. But
I wish we could watch the replay early on in that round right
yeah.
there. But either way, the way that Mike Murray ended that round, big moment for him. So this very well could be 1-1 going into round 3 right now. But the way that Zach Faulkner's wrestling, his grappling, his top control has looked thus far, I mean, I feel like the game plan's got to stay the same, right? Like, get Murray against the cage, get him to the ground, get on top, and just wear him out.
Yeah. It'd be interesting. I don't think either one of these guys wants it to go to a decision. And let's not forget, these guys are 22 and 23 years old. That's amazing for the level we're at right here.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. Murray threw a nice head kick. That's what I think happened last time, is he got him. He had him in that headlock position. He was trying to sub him with the headlock over there, and then Faulkner did a great job. So they're in kind of that same position. Oh, man.
Zach Faulkner is slick.
They're both so strong. They're so evenly matched.
Yeah, they really are.
This is another great evenly matched fight. And I think Mike Bezansen's over there salivating, like, I want to fight these guys. It's a challenge. He's always up for a challenge.
I think Mike is rightfully going pro. That guy's an absolute beast. Can't wait to see what's next for the former champion, Mike Bezansen.
Murray and Faulkner, this is a war. A technical as well as a grueling war. Murray about to reverse it. No. Faulkner senses it. Murray's in full guard. And again, Faulkner's got his head right in his chest. It minimizes the damage on the punches. Can't really punch from the bottom. Plus tires you out. Cover his mouth with your hand. Cover his breathing.
Faulkner looks like he's doing a good job of utilizing the top of his head to just press it right up against Murray's chin. And you know how annoying and frustrating that can be when you're on the bottom.
John Dupree in Zach Faulkner's corner telling him what to do. I think he's telling him, get back to your feet. Hands off the mat, he's telling him. He's telling him to stand up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Easier said than done when you're down there.
42 seconds left
Hands off
in
the mat.
round. Zach Faulkner, majority of the round here on top.
Yeah, they're yelling at him to get his hands off the mat. When you put your hands on your mat, you can be susceptible to Kimura's arm bars when your hands are on the mat. So
Murray doing the best he can to land some short punches there from bottom. 10 seconds left in the round.
I'm glad this is a five-round fight. Both of these guys still look fresh. Very well-conditioned fighters. You know, this is a legitimate title fight right now.
Absolutely.
Kevin McDonald, the referee, best mustache in the business. Yeah. Yep.
McDonald has the handlebar mustache going on tonight.
Asking me if we're going into the fourth. The ring card says yes, fourth round.
Well, they changed that for amateur title fights after Nick Gulliver fought Terrence Jean-Jacques in this very building a couple years back.
I was there.
So after that fight, all amateur title fights went from 3 rounds to 5 rounds, and that's the way that it should be. If you're fighting for a belt, whether you're amateur or pro, let's make it 5 rounds.
Yeah, rightfully so. Especially when these guys are as well conditioned as they are right now. These guys both look like they just stepped in the cage. They both look fresh. Let's see if we get a little more striking in this round. Fourth round. Championship rounds.
Ooh.
Faulkner with a nice left. Nice combo.
Yeah, very
ends with
nice
a left.
combo.
Uppercuts, knees. Now Faulkner with the cage pressure. So critical to see who falls down here and who gets the top position, because that's been it's really determines a lot of the round who gets on top, because they're not giving up position easy. Looks like Faulkner's going for a guillotine.
Yeah, he's got a hold of that neck really good.
Yep. And he's going to drop down. He's putting everything into this.
Nope,
Murray,
like
no.
that.
And now Murray is on top, so that's big.
All right, we're in round number 4. Under 2 minutes left in the round. Mike Murray on top of Zach Faulkner. Right now I have it 2-1 for Faulkner.
And it looks like I think Murray's doing better this round.
Murray's got Faulkner's left hand trapped, trying to get over into mount, but
Faulkner's doing a great job. Great job of not letting that happen.
Absolutely.
And you know Murray wants it. He's still going for it right here. And Faulkner's turn, he's got to give up his back.
Ooh, hard shots from Murray.
Good. Now he's got full mount. So, Ryan, hypothetically, this is going to be a 2-2 if this doesn't get finished. Oh, Murray's dropping some big shots.
Now he's looking for the neck.
He's going for his back.
Faulkner hanging tough here.
Murray's got good pressure on top. Faulkner doesn't want to be here. Murray doing a great job. Faulkner doing a great job to stay out of it. He gets that other hand free. If he gets that other hand free, this could be bad. Oh. Kevin McDonald warning for the back of the head.
Those are some good shots Murray's landing, too.
Murray's got a... Go ahead.
No, I was saying he's doing a good job of defending himself right there, keeping that hand up, preventing Murray from landing shots. You know, putting it right across there, framing himself so he's not hitting him in the ear.
Yes. It looks like he's got a body lock, or somewhat of a body lock on. Yep, he's got a body lock on him, so it's hard to get out of that. They're going to finish this round in the body lock.
Wow. We're going to be going into round number 5.
And you got it 2-2.
2-2 going into round 5. We are set up for an epic 5th round showdown for the 170-pound title. Zach Faulkner, Mike Murray putting on a show for the fans here in Portland, Maine at the Aura nightclub tonight.
Yes.
Fight of the night, maybe?
So far, looks good. I'm looking at their breathing. I'm trying to look. They're both breathing pretty heavy, obviously, going into the 5th round, 5th and final round. Murray was up earlier and standing up and less gassed. Now he's taking a little bit more of a break. Nick Gully giving him some advice. I think Nick Gully might want him to get back into that body lock. He dominated from there and can't really get out of that.
5th and final round.
Murray's telling himself, this is mine. This is mine.
Oh,
and he comes out and he drops a right down the middle. Faulkner kicks him right back. Murray says, no way, nothing.
Man, I was hoping they'd be able to keep this on the feet and slug it out for well, at least one round.
These guys are grinders, though, man. Look at it's so impressive. It's impressive to see these guys work so hard.
I mean, this has been an absolutely exhausting fight to watch. I can't even imagine what it's like to be inside of the cage having to deal with this. The pressure that both guys have put on one another. I mean, their gas tanks clearly are top-notch, both of them.
Very technical, great grappling, great cage work, technical grappling, some really good striking.
Yeah, good little knee there by Murray, too. Doesn't face Faulkner in the least. Keeps that pressure.
Yep, they're coming over to us right now.
Let's go, guys, fight out.
Trading knees. Not doing any damage with those knees.
Murray landing some shots.
Faulkner going for the single. He's trying to run the pipe. Trying to get that leg behind. He's going back down, going for the double. He's going to drop down and try to get his hands clasped together. Murray knows that, so he's keeping his legs apart. Inside knee to Murray's thigh. Murray keeps hammering his ribs. Punch after punch. Inside knee.
A minute.
Looks like he's got his hands clasped, but.
Minute 15 left in the fight. Mike Murray, Zach Faulkner, forward 170-pound title. Zach Faulkner is relentless looking for this takedown.
Trying to get those hands clasped.
Murray's landing the shots right now, though, so that could play a big factor depending on what the judges are looking for. Faulkner's keeping the pressure, but Murray's landing the shots.
And he's clasping his hands right in front of me. He's barely got him clasped. Murray is trying to get that leg behind so he can do a trip and takedown. The takedown could win this fight. If he gets his takedown, it could win.
But, he's been, keeping Mike pressed up against
pressure. How much does this count?
Right, but Mike's been the one landing the shots here. So I'm not sure what the judges will be looking for. Again, that's why I don't want to be a judge.
I know, but it's so hard. Now he's got a good grip. Watch for him to pull him away from the cage and drop him into the middle. There we go. What happened right on cue.
Man, this is anyone's fight.
Yeah.
This could go either way because I don't see it getting finished. We have 10 seconds left. I think they're both going to make it out here. We're going to go to a decision, and I have no clue how it's going to go.
And nobody really had a clear and dominant round, so you don't know.
Fight of the night.
So far, and they're hugging. Very good fight. The skill level, I'm so impressed. I always am. And they both jump up on the cage. Zach Faulkner, I don't think can make it up there. He's too tired. A great fight. Great fight. And Mike Besançon is in the cage with the belt. So Mike Besançon's going to give the belt to the winner. He's the former 170 champ. He's going to crown the new champion. Awesome fight. That was everything you want from a title fight. Everything you want from a title fight.
Great fight. Can't wait to see where the judges go for the winner. Very close.
Zach Faulkner putting on the kilt. Is that the one Marcus Davis gave him?
Zach Faulkner, yep.
Is that the kilt? I think
yeah.
Representative of Marcus Davis.
Yes, sir.
The Irish hand grenade. Really good fight. A grueling 170-pound test. So impressive. What do we got? Waiting for Pete Simbor to give us the call. They're taking a little while. Mike Besançon and the ring girl repositioning to get better camera angle. If you know Mike, he's all about this. He's a showman. They want to get this right. They don't want to mess it up. They go over it a couple of times and make sure that they get the right scores. Nothing more embarrassing than having read the wrong scores. Yeah, or give it to the wrong guy, break somebody's heart.
Well, look how gorgeous that belt looks. I mean, talk about shiny and just a gorgeous looking belt.
These guys just fought their hearts out for it. Oh, man.
How do you have it scored?
I tell you what, man. I have it scored a draw. You know, it depends on how much. Here comes Pete Simbor, but I don't know how much you give credit to that cage pressure. Zach Faulkner had a lot of it. Maybe that's a determining factor. Murray, they both did great. I'm not going to call it. I can't. I think, in my opinion, it's a draw. You need two belts. Here we go.
How about they run it back? How about that?
Man.
Immediate rematch. Let's set it up.
Later on in the card, after everybody else, they look like they could go another 5 rounds. These guys are so impressive.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this NEF Amateur Welterweight title fight will be presented the belt by former NEF Welterweight champion Mike Boogaloo Bezanson. After 5 hard-fought rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Scott Mellon scores the fight 48-47 for Faulkner. Judge Matt Collins scores the fight 49-46 for Murray. Judge Bill McKinnon scores the fight 48-47 for your winner via split decision and new NEF Amateur Welterweight Champion, Mike Murray.
Wow. There, you know, when they called the score for Murray the first time, somebody over there in Faulkner's corner yelled out, "What are you looking at?" This is a hard one to call, man.
You know, I'm going to wait before, because I'm sure that they're going to do a little post-fight interview here with Mike Murray in the cage. But I really feel like that in that 5th round, Faulkner, he could have done more than just press him up against the cage. Murray was landing the shots, and I think that was the difference.
Mike, real quick, new belt around your waist. Tell us how you feel. That was a hard-fought battle.
Feel good, man. I got really nothing to say. Just make sure all my supporters, all my sponsors get on that camera. We're good, yeah. Thank you to all my family. I got to make sure my wife is first this time. My beautiful wife, all my fans. And thank you, everybody, for showing support and coming out. Thank you very much.
Magic Mike Murray, ladies and gentlemen, new NEF Amateur Welterweight Champion.
That was a good fight.
Yeah, great fight. Very, very close. And again, you know, that fight was, Faulkner could have taken it. He could have won that fight,
I agree with
in my
you.
opinion. If he would have maybe just backed off and striked a little bit more, and it just, I mean, he needed that takedown, but he fought for it that whole 5th round, and instead of doing anything significant, Mike was landing shots. Now, granted, they may not have been the hardest shots in the world, but he was scoring. He was scoring throughout that 5th round, and Faulkner
All
just
right,
had to
ladies and
press up
gentlemen,
against the cage.
who wants some free T-shirts?
I agree with you. I mean, he wasn't
My
stagnant. He was
sexy-ass
fighting
friend
for a
Catherine Vale
takedown,
wants to
but
give
he
you
didn't
guys
do
free
any
T-shirts.
damage.